Yoo-hoo everyone, welcome to War 2 against GθM-V, Vulcan. Bit of a mismatch, no disrespect to these guys, we're not really sure what happened. Kabam seemed to be screwing up matchmaking. During my lovely 3 weeks off, I finally managed to pull and subsequently dupe 7-star Symbiote Supreme. So that's the quickest rank 3 I've ever done. I was super excited. As you can see, we've also got Serpent and my Ironman coming today. We've got 4 fights, which we're going to get to. Yeah, matchmaking's completely ridiculous after our ridiculous war against GT. This is not who we should have been facing, but quite frankly, we'll take it. We're going path 1 into path 6, and then Serpent on 46. I don't expect to be able to use Serpent much this season. He's going to be banned most of the time, I think. But until then, we've got Gorr. This node is much the same, keeping in mind half the map has changed. I don't think there's anything different about it. It's Masochism. I'm going to use a Power Start 1. I've got 5 Mystic Dispersion. We are going to have far too much power. Even with the power back nerfs from Kabam, it kind of helps Symbiote. Although my power was a little bit too much here. I'm just going to back off. I'm going to trigger Masochism with a parry each time to give him a buff and then fire special 3 to immediately nullify it. It's going to give me more power back and we're just going to repeat the cycle. I was kind of aiming to do the normal cycle and spam special 2s, but I literally gained so much power. We just gained special 3s all the way. I think I'll just fire 3 of them and it's an easy time. The burst from the nullification afterwards takes him down a lot more as well. This is going to finish him off. Yeah, he started this special at 46% health. The burst after this cleans him out and we are done to move on to section 2. Yeah, really enjoyed finally getting to use Symbiote again. I've missed him a lot. Right, Havok here. There is fisticuffs. So even though Ironman isn't going to have armors to start with, I'm also Havok also is going to be unable to place plasma debuffs on me, so that's fine. It's a 30-second fisticuffs, so obviously I can't parry. Well, I can't stun him. So we're just going to bait heavies, push him to special 2s. There's some other stuff about the node as well. Ironman just going to counter all of it. I forgot at the time that special 1 also removes his prowess, so that's a nice little bonus too. Yeah, this is a very easy, albeit slow fight. Ironman still is just rank 2. It's just the one fight. Doesn't really, I dare say he doesn't need it. He'd be lovely at 3, but it's not necessary. He makes the occasional cameo for me once or twice a season for a path fight such as this. And there we go. Now my armor kicks in, so even if something catastrophic went wrong and we end up with plasmas all over me like we do, I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, this just takes a little while, but that's fine. This felt like a bit of a holiday compared to the last war. And again, no disrespect to I think it's Gods and Monsters, what their full name is, but whatever. No disrespect to them. Not really worrying about fight time here. Just want to finish clean and get my stuff done. So yeah, while we finish this up with some big fat crits and nice yellow numbers, Shocker after this node now has, I can't even remember the one, Conflictor, and the original assignment was Medusa, and then I thought this is just going to be far too sticky, going to end up pushing him to 3 bars a lot of the time, going to be placing lots of debuffs, need to keep in check. Let's go with Serpent. We're only going to be placing rage debuffs on him, the occasional parry, rage debuffs from special 1s. So as long as I keep them in check and do it when he's at low power, it should be fine. Push him to 2 bars or 3 bars. I've got an invulnerability to tank a couple of special 3s. And we'll see how we do. Spoiler alert, it was a really nice fight. Block damage is pretty heavy. There's also prowess puncture here. So I'm just going medium lights. I don't really want to repeat too many hits, as it's going to give him prowess, which also means his block penetration rockets, and he hits hard through block anyway. Yeah, I should have also just hit his block there and fired unblockable specials, which are, you know, more damaging. But it's not the end of the world. Again, we're keeping this fairly safe. It does take some longer than it should have done, but it feels super safe. Special 3 does nothing. Obviously I have the invulnerability boost. Just takes bloody ages to happen. Hurry up, man. Let's get back to it. Obviously there's no skip button in War. I have seen a couple of my my teammates have been smacked by Shocker when he throws special 1 through block, so I am just wary of that. I'm pressing the screen extremely hard to just make double sure I am hard blocking the entire time when he's under 2 bars. But yeah, this fight does feel extremely safe. Obviously it's going to plan. Like I said before, it is not quick, but it's going perfectly for me. So yeah, we is happy. Almost at the end of the fight now, selling on time for sure. As things stand, I don't actually know what the current score is. I got my fights done very quickly this time round, which has meant I've been able to enjoy the rest of my Saturday. At the time it was something like 15 each in terms of fights. Vulcan had died 3 times to R1, so early days, very early days. And now the finale, we come to Serpent on 46 with the luxury of having Symbiote. No Mordo synergy, don't really need it. This node is as it used to be, with the addition of a couple of extras, inexorable when I block a hit, which is fine, it doesn't really bother me. It doesn't make any change to the Symbiote Supreme cycle. I didn't have max deep wounds. I should have done, it just would have helped with damage and keeping his regen at bay, but there was really no issue here. The only issue I had was the fact that I haven't done this for a long time, as I was off of Serpent duty the last couple of seasons from not having a 7-star, and so I was almost feeling a bit rusty and nervous, but once we get into the swing of things and start the cycle, things felt really good. Again, get that, once the special 3 and the first special 2 is off the bat, we are good to keep going. He's now down at half health. This guy is a rank 3 rather than rank 4 as well, which is nice. He still has 700k health, so yeah, the node health pools are ridiculous, but Symbiote doesn't care. Mistimed things a little bit here in that this isn't going to kill him because he's still got his immortality, so I am going to eat a special 3 after this, but we all know how that goes. He'll just die afterwards, so yeah, immediately. Oh, stop, please, don't, it tickles, hee. And we're done. Bish, bash, bosh. And that's the end of my war. I'll check back in with scores later on. So we're about 24 hours later now. The game has progressed a little bit and we are looking like we're on for a solid enough win. So yeah. So GG's to Gom, and thanks for watching everyone. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.